think one thing that we've seen, and because again, businesses may be sitting there saying, well, how do I identify this individual or how do I identify this brand ambassador? I think a lot of times these people rise to the top because they're doing it themselves. So again, if you think of automotive, I know that there's certain, whether it's a salesperson or a general manager, a personality who is doing this behavior already. So I think the one thing that we would caution any business is be tactical about it, right? If you just hired someone 2 weeks ago, you may not want to hand them the key, so to speak,
Right.
right? So make sure that you're qualifying, have an individual that's been with the company a long time or has really proven success using these mediums. And then that's something where you have to work together and have that strategy. But I think that is something where it is very important that you don't force someone into this as well, where it's, hey, Greg, you're going to be the face of our TikTok. Because I think if someone's not truly engaged and buying in, then that could actually be a detriment to what you'd be trying to accomplish. So
Absolutely. Let's touch on that for a second because we are getting some auto specific questions. So specifically in auto, I think we get a little fearful of getting someone to dedicate and talk about, you know, this one TikTok role in the dealership. And it doesn't have to be that serious. It doesn't have to be that overwhelming. What you can do is find people that are already at your dealership or any business that understand the inner workings, that understand the personalities, the people. That is all you need. Someone who has the personality that when you put them in front of someone, they come to life. They're entertaining. They can think quick on their feet. A lot of times go to their social media, how they presenting themselves. It's a great sign of what they'll be able to do for your business, but you don't have to have a paid dedicated employee to do this. I think that's the big kind of roadblock that a lot of people have in their minds. Like, oh, I have to now go hire someone for TikTok. Chances are you have people within your walls that are active on social media, that understand it, that can do this as a piece of their role instead of having a full dedicated employee that you don't know how to manage because you don't know enough about the social media platform. They can be a great partner to you in this, come up with ideas. And as much as you want to pivot, as much as you want to be quick to jump on the trends, you can still plan your way through this by having, you know, a loose agenda of, you know, what we need to do by when, what kinds of things to look for, and you can approve these things. So I would really recommend just looking internally.
just one other thing just to add quickly is I think part of it depends on your brand as well. So you mentioned Duolingo, that Greg, that's the one that has like the owl, right? That's dressed and like a lot of their content is a mascot, right? So again, if you have a very strong brand and you have a mascot or you have something that's already built in, again, this is where TikTok is so unique in the sense that it might not even have to be like a human. It can be someone in a mascot costume doing silly things or taking a clip of audio that's trending and just almost as if they're recreating it. So again, I think a lot of it is dependent on what is your brand, right? And how are you utilizing your brand? And then TikTok just becomes that extension and that new outlet to brand.